When you accidentally share the wrong screen. A jet to holiday. You can't beat me. I know but he can. Nothing. Wanna hang out was my desperate cry for help, by the way. When everyone's talking about 10 out of 10 baddie, but I'm not attracted to people who are too attractive. I like a touch of ugly. Looking for a flat space in the kitchen to prepare food. Tinder. First date. Everything I eat tastes like hair. Friedrich Nietzsche. I feel lonely. I reach out to people. I feel overwhelmed. I shut myself in. Girls. Oh no, I don't have anything to wear. Boys. 2002, 2004, 2007, 2022. Mom, when you are done watering the plants, let me know. We need to talk. Me. 10-year-old knees. I jumped off a swing set, landed 15 feet away, timed a bike for 30 miles just cause it's daylight out still. Middle-aged knees. Oh, you did one squat to get your fallen keys. Welcome to Painville, USA. When your game opponent thinks you are doomed and then you win, better check your crystal ball again, Jaffa. I do not DLSS, I do not FSR, I do not AI super resolution, I play it, and if it doesn't run I refund it. Me wondering how to tell the cute nurse that the patient has she himself. Tons of names in my phones are Kenny Landlord and Mike Electric or Pete do not answer, and just realized this is how Anglo surnames have always worked. Drinking at 25. Hell yeah, let's go out all night and go straight to work. Drinking at 35. Dear diary, I had a beer last month. I have had a hangover for 2 fortnights. I fear this is the end. It's just a children's cube game. Transparent blocks, subtraction carburetors, signal strength, power priority, quasi-connectivity, strong or weak power, block updates, tick rate, clocks. I get a new crush. I will ask her out. She has a boyfriend. She has a boyfriend. I get a new friend. Flight attendant. Window or aisle. The passenger. Window or you'll what? The flight attendant. Me trying to free up storage, but I can't bring myself to delete a random screenshot from 2023 because apparently I'm too nostalgic. Okay Jonathan, now shall we try one without the guitar? No, a trusted advisor and genuine friend of the business, Jonathan Franks. Donkey took the term go big or go home a bit too literally. He didn't go home. He went big. The type of injury I get after bending over to pick up my phone. Night shift ain't too bad once you get used to it. Tyler, age 27. When someone speeds up to pass me and we both get stuck at the same red light. The more secure you want my computer password to be, the more guaranteed I'm to just write that shit on a very not secure post-it note. That's a Margot. I outrank you in this scenario. Thank you Mario. Bowser did not say that. Who the F says I outrank you in this scenario? When we switch from paper to plastic bags to save the trees, then switch back to save the environment. We were bad but now we are good. France. Why are you pixelated? Viva low resolution. This is where I would have a McDonald's Monopoly prizes, if anyone actually wins them. It's the order of mankind's accomplishments that fascinate me. In 1969 we put men on the moon, in 1970 we put wheels on luggage. What I bring to the table, oversharing or not talking at all, music 24/7. Weird gaze, memory loss, intentional unfunny jokes, too many fandoms. Other people. I never let my dogs on the sofa at home. My dog at home. Cucumber lowers stress levels. Me. RIP, my future. I'm 25 years old and taking my driving test today. Wish me luck or I will run you over. I finally passed. I can legally run you over now. Why the F did we let morning people set the world's operating schedule? They did it while we were sleeping. I bet he's thinking of other women. Bro telling me about his third girlfriend of the month. me who never felt the touch of a girl. The thing I have related most to in life is in SpongeBob when he went over to Sandy's house for the first time and was too socially anxious and polite to tell her he was slowly lying. That really hit home. Toddler me spending hours just to decide what to watch on TV. Today me spending hours just to find something to watch on TV. I have invented a pregnancy test app. You download it and then pie on the screen, and if the screen gets covered in pie you're not allowed to have kids. Finance bros, expectation versus reality. Wearing that stupid armor can't be worth it. That stupid armor giving you plus 30 intelligence and perception. I saw millennial adults getting married when I was a kid. Now that I'm adult I see Gen Z kids getting married. What's going on? The genie when I wish I had never met him. Master Shifu, I need the fix. Why can't you just be normal every year after 2019? Screams. This MF spitting. Let me get this straight, you think people using AI to make art shouldn't get attention? I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. Anyone else stuck in this weird cycle where work is so exhausting that your hobbies feel like too much work so you don't do them, then you go back to work upset that you didn't take time to do the things you like and rinse and repeat? Person feels sick. Internet, I diagnose you with can. When you're out in public and suddenly get a random wave of sadness and then all your friends are annoying, everything is loud and you're contemplating why you even exist. Why are you building a time machine? You will see. Would you like to go out with me? No. Men will literally use your beauty products in the shower and not even know what it's for. Leave my dark spot exfoliating scrub alone. No, it's going on my balls. When your usually wholesome friend started watching real life stuff in the internet, I can't sleep. Witnessed every horror imaginable. 2021, it's you. 2025, despite everything it's still you. Someone on TikTok accused me of stealing a stand-up joke, and when I asked them from who, they sent me a clip of someone doing the joke and that someone was me. Anything when you point out the good parts and ignore the bad parts. Anything when you point out the bad parts and ignore the good parts. The hell? Always start your day with a smile, me. When I say he in a text, this is the look on my face. When you missed a social event and now you have no option left except rotting and doom scrolling at home. Types of headaches: migraine, hypertension, stress, my kids' homework instructions from school. Nobody, white supremacists, whenever you tell them that they would need to give up with black women in order to continue the white race. When they ask for assistance but won't follow basic instructions. Chump don't want no help, chump don't get the help. And eating an apple in public, the doctor is at a moderate distance, not too close or too far. He says he has a corner office with a view, gets paid to travel around in a $400,000 vehicle. F it, I'll sleep with him. So what do? Bus driver. Being autistic is like being Alice in Wonderland for decades until you realize that all isn't as it seems. That society doesn't operate based on truth, morality, justice, ethics and effort, but bravado, status, nepotism and mysterious rules that are rarely ever enunciated. POV, me walking out of my room with the personality I got from the anime I just finished. Why don't you just date an attractive woman? Pleasant to look at, X is better, will make you happier and more confident. Why the F didn't I think of this? Thanks OP. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes the reason is you're stupid and make bad decisions. Xbox consoles, reasons to buy, quick resume, backwards compatibility. How I look at someone who and drinks 3 coffees a day when they tell me that if I drink Monster I'll lie. How I'll dress my kids this Halloween. Me when I realize that bananas without the B is pineapple. What LinkedIn users think they are doing. what they are really doing. I get very offended when my mom doesn't answer my phone calls. Like, hello, it's me, the light of your life, calling for the third time today to tell you about the chicken tenders I just ate, please answer. When you get your way beaten by your mom and you smell delicious food she's cooking. Bring back dislikes, YouTube. That was 4 years ago. People don't forget. When an adult who is not your parent is yelling at you. Ever get really excited to finally have some time off but then just end up spending the entire day like this? Me not knowing how to celebrate my achievements because in my mind it was my obligation to achieve them. I just want everyone to know that when my mom was 24 she showed up to her Halloween work party dressed as Monica Lewinsky because she was with her boss. How do I tell my mom that her low story has 500 plus likes? She's gonna be so mad that I posted this. Tow truck. It's like an Uber, but for Fords. When you know the side character who suddenly starts getting more screen time is gonna lie in the next episode. The council has a quest for you. Make a gated community at wait for customers. What? Wait for customers? Why are you always indoors all the time? Me. Yes, I'm a gamer. Watch if you are hot and smart. 1.7k views. Watch if you are ugly and stupid. 206k views. When a content creator who I never liked for no reason starts to get exposed for awful behavior. Me. Logs out of Steam. Okay. Me. Tries to log back in. Steam. I have never met this man in my life. The most reliable truck ever built. Harry Potter tattoos have a significantly higher regret rate than any gender-affirming surgeries. Laser Clinic offers discount on Harry Potter tattoo removals in support of TR rights. How it feels checking the news to stay informed. When the goth leaks their DMs and I gotta act surprised that my home's name is there. 98%, 99%, 100%. My friends, you haven't left the house in days. Are you okay? Me. A healthy cow lying on her side is not immobilized. She can rise whenever she chooses. The guy who thinks he's funny. The guy who is actually funny. When I can afford to pay my bills for the month. How I feel. Also how I feel. What the hell is that? Tombs. Hang in there, fellas. Not long to Christmas. Tight hugs, cuddles, kisses, holding hands, X. Trust elections people will choose. Trust elections people choose. Trust people choose. Trust people. Apart from breakup, what else can make a man be like this? A shower. Jury duty is a wild concept. Whenever the government wants they can just be like, call off work bestie, we need you to solve a ladder. Here's $15. Aquarius.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.